What's good, superstars? Back with another VV video. Today we got a great one for you. I got Superstar Joe and Superstar Rob in the building. How's it going, Rob?
Pretty good. You?
Not too bad.
Get your
I'm
sticky fingers out of my hair.
I'm just flicking you. Those hurt
Guys,
sometimes. You ever flick somebody? Hurts.
hey, the flicks hurt for sure, man. Or
It
the
hurts.
pressure points. The
You
pressure
get them in
points.
the right spot. But guys, if you are new here and you're wondering what the heck is happening, become a superstar. Hit that subscribe button. When you go to the water fountain to fill up your water, you don't even have to say anything. And you're going to open the lid and your water bottle is going to be full already, because that's what happens for superstars. Like, I just went to fill this water bottle up and I got free water. Didn't even have to push a button, nothing. So superstars getting free water at water fountains. Can you believe it? I can't. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. We are retweeting all of the business up there. And if you send us pictures, videos, we will post them on TikTok and on Instagram and give you credit. And you will become famous. People will recognize you on the street. Superstar Money on Veve. Follow us. We'll follow you back. You get some friends. Helps you out with that MCP program that will be coming to Veve in hashtag soon. And that's it. That's all I got to say. We got a couple things happening in the Veve Twitter space, and we had a drop today, so let us pull that back up.
It was a good drop. It was a good drop. I like the Marvel drop, but you know go.
We had Thor. This is the kickoff for season 4. For Thor, get it? I think they did that on purpose. Yep. They did the 5 collectible drop, which I hate. I just love it if it was just the FA, make it 1 statue, make it sought after,
like Superman.
Don't give people those options, but it is what it is. They went with the 5 statues. A lot of people not liking how they look. To me, it didn't really bother me. I don't think they look that crazy bad. I mean, the mouth maybe a little bit, but
yeah, a lot of people are talking about the mouth, how the mouth just isn't on point.
But I think the rest of it's pretty cool. They're saying it's the old school Thor.
Yeah, it reminds me of my own smile, that mouth, like, you know.
Yeah, and people are complaining that the hammer's like a little bit dinged up or scuffed or whatever. But like, isn't that better? Isn't that better if it's scuffed?
Yeah, I mean that hammer gets used like crazy. The things that hammer's gone through, you know.
Yeah,
a little scratch here and there makes it sounds realistic to me.
So how did your drop day go? Did you go for it?
Well, I never go for drops, but then we were on a call before the drop, and you're like, you know, why don't you just have some fun for once in your life and just go for roll the dice. I said, all right, whatever. I mean, I have some gems on the side. I know I'm gonna lose money, but I had a 5.7% chance of the secret rare, 1 in like 20, whatever it ends up being. I said, fine, I'll go for the drop. I rolled the dice. I ended up with a rare. How about you?
So I went crazy. I just kept hitting the buy button, and I realized I bought 5. So I was like, okay, let's stop here. I could have bought more. Decided to stop at 5. I'm like, you know what? I'll probably get 1 of each rarity. Don't have to worry about it. And complete the set with the 5 that I got. Didn't play out that way. First one that as I was buying them, I was kind of skipping the trucks, so I would be able to buy more, but I didn't see the first couple ones. I saw one of my trucks. My third one, I saw the truck was an ultra rare. So that's the reason why I was going to go for 3. I ended up seeing that I got an ultra rare. So I said, you know what? I'm probably profiting on this one. Yeah. Let me go buy 2 more because I'm a degenerate gambler. And that's what I ended up doing. I ended up buying 2 more. So I ended up with 2 commons, 2 rares, and ultra rare. So not really that bad. I sold the commons right away for 20 a piece. I think now they're going for like 15, 14.
Yeah.
So I made back 40 of the 250. I sold the ultra rare for 100. So I was at 140. And now I got 2 rares. One of my rares is a number 400 flat.
That's pretty cool.
I'm trying to get close to 100 back for it. That might take a while to sell, though. So I'll leave it up there. If I get that 100 back, I'm at 240. And then whatever I make on the other rare, I'm either going to be even or up a little bit.
Yeah.
Depending if I have to lower that 400. So I'm probably going to break even, let's say, from this little game here. But the whole point of this video is to kind of show you guys how you can better your odds, maybe, or help yourself to flip. Like, there's a lot of flippers out here that are buying and selling for a loss, but like, you guys know I'm a gambler. I'll go into the drops. I know that I might lose. I got Rob addicted today just to trying it, but we said, you know what, we're analytical guys, we're number guys, so we're going to put together something. But I don't want to talk about that just yet. I just want to tell you guys, today they unlocked a bunch more people for the web app. Lucky for you, Superstar Joe was on the short list. Alex G, I think, put in a good word for me. And I got access to the web app. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm probably still going to use my phone.
Well, I think for the marketplaces, it looks, from what I can tell, it looks pretty organized for the marketplace.
The
Maybe it's a little bit easier to
marketplace, you know
search.
what? I'm just never on the computer. I'm always on my phone. But when you are on the computer, I'm curious to see how this works for a drop. If it's any like right now, it's obviously you can get a drop any drop you want. It seems like, but I'm curious to see if it's like easier with the clicking of the mouse because I feel like I
Yeah.
could do that faster than my finger. But
Oh,
I guess
button mash the mouse.
you're still tapping the mouse like
Hold
you
it.
would. Yeah, exactly. So this is how it works. Like if you want to buy something in the market, you click on it, and it's got a cool list here. I kind of like that part. This is the best part of the web app for sure.
Yeah, that's very nice. Look at that. The secondary market's clean, organized, beautiful.
That's really clean. The feed existent doesn't exist. Collection, showroom under development, and yeah, this is just basically the store page, which kind of looks like the one in the phone. So nothing crazy. Just wanted to talk about that. But as we were saying, how can you get better odds? How can you flip for gems? Basically, like how can you make a profit? What would you have to do, or even so, like increase your odds to make a profit? Let's put it that way.
Yeah, this is a good old bot strategy, right? Back in the day, especially when prices of collectibles were way higher off the drop, you would almost have a 100% chance of making money, depending on how many times you can get it. So, and then somewhere in that transitionary period, there must have been some, like the way it's such a dynamic situation in terms of the listed price, in terms of the projected price of common down to secret rare. So the conversation from this morning, we're just like, you know what? Why don't we just get some numbers and data to this to help us make better decisions? It reminds me a lot of blackjack. I played a lot of blackjack. And when you play a certain style of blackjack based on odds, you give yourself that maximum, like 48%, whatever it is, of being able to walk away winning each hand. You have to play a certain way. If you play that way, you maximize your odds. I wanted to just know the numbers in my head in terms of the probabilities of the buy now and how many times, because we're in an environment now where you can just keep buying like the bots. How many times you need to buy in order to get a probability of making money. So we made a spreadsheet, which I plan on continuing to develop, but at least this is the start of it right here. Okay. So today's price was Thor, right?
Can you zoom in a little bit?
Yeah, let me zoom in. Hold on. So the numbers are very big.
There you go.
Okay? So we got Thor. These are all inputs here, right? Listed price is 50. Total mints are 38,800. Market fees 8.5%. And then you have common with the mint numbers down the line right here. So these are your chances of getting any one of these. And then this is the part where the art of the data comes in. You got to predict the projected price because all of the probability in the spreadsheet will change depending on what these projected prices are. And the whole goal of this is we want to know how many, if we go for it for once, what are the chances of making money? If we go for it twice, what are the chances of making money? If we go for it 3 times, what are the chances of making money? And we want to see how your odds change so you could figure out what gives you the best odds of making money if you're a gambling man. Today I was a gambling man and I said I was going to go for it. But I also want to know, should I go for it twice? Should I go for it 3 times? What do I need to do? What are my odds?
You're going to need to be able to read market sentiment. I guess yesterday we came out and made some price predictions. I thought that because of the lower mint run and because it is like a really big character, maybe the numbers would be a little bit higher. And I don't think anybody really predicted this low for price predictions. And I'm starting to think that maybe that's because people who do watch the content creators, maybe they come out at the gates and they start listing at those prices that they see. And then everybody undercuts from there. It kind of brings it down. So whatever the sentiment is in the community, you might actually get less than what that is.
Yeah, I didn't expect. We all know about the gems and app. We know it's not going too well. Now, this spreadsheet here, we'll call it like the bot strategy spreadsheet, the superstar money bot strategy spreadsheet. We haven't incorporated mint numbers yet. I have an idea on how because there's an additional benefit of getting a low number, which I want to account for in terms of odds of making money. But for now, this is just strictly based on those projected prices, and that's it. So the first column basically are your 5 different scenarios. You've got common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare, secret rare. These are your associated probabilities. This is the listed price. This is the potential gain. I call it potential gain, but really what this is going to be your sale price. I should change that. So that'll be sale price. That sale price after you win the draw.
Yep.
Okay. And then this is your gain loss. If it's in brackets, that means you lost. If it's not brackets, that means you gain. And then if you include the market fee, you have even more of a loss or less of a gain. And then this last column is chance of gain. It's 0 if you lost money, but if you made money, this is your chance of getting, right, of getting the ultra rare, and therefore the chance of gain in this case 11%, the chance of gain in this case is 5%. So your combined chance of making money is 17%. It's just a sum of these numbers. So that's if you go for it once. So basically, based on the listed price, based on the probabilities, you have a 17% chance if you roll that dice of making money on this drop. So now this is where it gets interesting. Let's say we want to go for it twice now. Same chart, but these are all the different combinations and permutations that you have that could lead to you in any specific example. So if you look at the start, you could either get 2 commons in a row. You have a 14% chance of that. You can get a common and uncommon. You have a 10% chance of that. Common and a rare, and just down all the different combinations, right? With their associated probabilities. The probability is just going to be the probability of an uncommon times the probability of a secret rare. That gives you this 1.5% chance.
Yep.
And then the cost now is obviously you went for it twice. It's double 50 now. 2 times 50 is 100. Potential gain, which we know is going to be the sale price. In this case, we projected a $14 common price. It's 20. You will make back $28, but you spent 100. Therefore, your gain loss is 72. Yeah. And then if you include fees, and then do you no chance of making money.
And the numbers he's using here are the current numbers of the market, just because we want it to kind of be relevant. Might be lower by the time you watch, as the prices might be lower. This is just saying if we had like an accurate read of the market, the more accurate, the better your guess is, the better these results of chance of gain are. So chance of gain looks the same for 2 as it is for 1.
It's a dynamic thing, right? So in this specific scenario with the projected prices that we have, you would have had the same chance of making money whether you went one or gems, whether you went once or twice. It's the same probability. Now let's go to 3, right? Exact same column, a lot more combinations. In this case, you get slightly better odds at 19%.
Yeah.
Just because of the extra combinations that exist and the prices and how they interact together, it just works out. You get an extra 2% benefit of potentially making a gain if you go for it 3 times. And then I made it this morning. I didn't have time to go beyond 4, but this is 4 because you got to keep in mind, I have to make the spreadsheet for every combination. The list just gets longer and longer. At 4, you actually have, as of now, the best chance of making any money because you just have a higher, like just because of the projected prices, you just get a higher chance at getting that secret rare, and therefore because it's so much more higher than the others, and then you can like sell the other. You know what I mean? You end up with
the fact is the secret rare is so top heavy in terms of price. It's so much more than the other ones that if you do hit one, it can make up for a certain amount. And I'm sure if you were to up this number, you know how you did 4 iterations here. If you were to up it to like, I guess if the secret rare was going for 400 right now, if you were to up this to over 8, like even close to 8 iterations, I'm sure that your chance of gain will drop dramatically because you would have to hit the secret rare and then you would have to make profits on everything else. So the closer you get to that 8th, which is $50 per item, if you get 8 of them, obviously you're going to be spending 400 and the secret rare is going for 400. That's going to limit your chance. So if we were able to blow this spreadsheet out and get a longer term, maybe if we went up to 10, I think that you would see it kind of go up and then probably come back down as you got closer to even on the 8th one. Yeah. But I don't know. It's a cool thing to see here. I think if you guys want us to, we can kind of make it a little bit clean. We can clean it up and we could throw it in the description. Maybe we'll do a Google Sheets or whatever. So you guys can have access and try and play around with it. We do have other things in the works that we're trying to share with you guys, but this, for example, would be an easy one that we can get up pretty quickly. So if you guys want access to it, we'll make it happen. Hopefully, Rob just need a little bit more time to work on it. Literally, we did this right before the video and right after the drop. So quick. I mean,
it's a good question. Like, and the nice thing about it too is that it's dynamic. So on every drop, you know what I mean? Like you typically have. Do you remember for comic books? Like if we change this, for example, to a $7 listed price, I think comic books is 21,000, and then they go, what is it, like 6,000 for the uncommon or something?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't even remember.
Like 2250, 1250, maybe 6. I don't know.
1250 here.
600 maybe. Does that make sense?
Something like it's not accurate, but whatever. Yeah. But if you were to do something like this, And then comic books nowadays, what they're like $3, maybe $5 on the uncommon, 13 on the rare.
Yeah.
What is it on the ultra rare? Maybe 40.
40. Yeah,
And
40.
then the secret rare is like maybe 110.
150 maybe, yeah.
Right? If you come over, you can see how the chance of game will just automatically change 25% if you go for
The
twice.
second one, yeah, a really big chance, yeah.
Then it goes to 19% if you go 3 times.
Yeah.
With these prices. And then
So it's all dependent. It all depends on what you're going for and how much it costs.
24 at the 4. Yeah. It's completely dynamic based on all the different prices and all the different combinations and mint numbers. So I think that this will help us decide in the future if we want to roll that dice on a certain draw. Yeah. And as we add more, who knows, maybe we'll find some cool things where depending on the projected price, like for example, a Star Wars comic, if you somehow are able to keep buying them on the rebounds and get maybe 5 of them, maybe you'll find that your best odds are going for 4 instead of 5, or maybe you'll find your best odds are 2 instead of 4, and then you can make decisions from there.
Yeah, and maybe this is something we can show like in the video before the drop. So if it's a really big drop, say for example they drop like Darth Vader, we can come in and say, okay guys, what do we think Darth Vader? He's a Grail type thing. Where we think he's going to land, put our projections and say, if it is like this, this is what we think. I don't know. Let us go what you guys think in the comments below. I wanted to pull up Pudding Sheik's sheet quickly. Okay. We have been increasing in gems and app. I do think that this is very, very
it's not
premature.
Enough.
It's in a lot to do with maybe there being less sales on the app, less burns happening, people putting in gems maybe to buy some of the grails that have been lower. And that's kind of outpacing it, because if you look, we're not really going up like crazy. Actually, yesterday we went up 100,000. Day before we went up like 220,000 gems. Yeah. And those were the days that we kind of saw those grails get swept. Right. So I think that might be part and parcel. This drop kind of confirms that we are not in the best of markets. You shouldn't be seeing something going for 50 gems, an Avenger pretty much, right? Yeah. Going for 50 gems, selling for 12, like, or 15, whatever it is.
And he's a popular character. Like, he got completely destroyed. Yeah. That's why, like, on this one here, I gambled on it because I really like the character. It's the first Thor on the app. So, I mean, I should be careful, be more specific. It's the first Thor collectible on the app. So I'm like, even though I'm going to lose money on it, most likely, I'm going to do it for fun. I'll give myself that small chance at, let's say, a secret rare. Okay. And like, I don't mind holding on to a Thor, right?
Don't have to show the chart, because if you look at it in the macro way, you see it's still pretty flat.
Yeah.
It's kind of curving up, but like you can't even analyze this type of thing. That is one. The other one I wanted to bring up because I was looking at it the other day.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Just bear with me quickly here as I search on my computer.
I'm curious to know what you got here. Oh, you got maybe the if NFT Google search, right?
Well,
the trend.
I've got the Veve on the Google Trends, and
how's that looking? Ooh, it's still not good.
Guys, we are at all-time lows almost here in terms of search. So Veve is not very popular. NFT.
Yeah, that's also down right now.
Kind of staying steady right now, but guys, it's not the time right now. Everybody knows it. We're early. This is the more of the macro view that we're looking at. So I just wanted to bring that up because I like to show you guys what we look at, and that's pretty much it.
Let us know what you guys think about this video below. Have you ever kind of sat down and maybe crunched some numbers before? Have you tried this bot strategy? I remember someone in the comment once said like they went for 12 of them once in one shot and the math works out. So I guess maybe that person did it. I can't remember which superstar said that. But let us know below what you guys think. Do you think the spreadsheet's helpful for drops? Would you actually use it to help you decide whether to go for a drop or not?
I think for comics, I think it would make sense because they're pretty standard. Like you can those are easier to kind of guess.
Yeah, they're kind of like they're way more stable. And of course, if you haven't already, you could become a superstar as well. Join the Superstar fam. Smash that subscribe button. Give us the thumbs up. Let us know below. We respond to every single comment. We would love to hear from you, whether you agree with us or not. And we will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.